Hello, sixth grade. Today we're using more tree diagrams to calculate probabilities, but today we're working with some fractions, so watch carefully while we're doing this. Move this over to the side. Okay, let's take a look here. We've got three boxes. We got box 1, box 2, and box 3. Suppose you draw one letter from each box without looking. You lay the letters in the row, the box 1 letter first, the box 2 letter second, and the box 3 letter third. Okay. Complete the tree diagram, fill in the blanks to show the probability for each branch. Well, let's take a look at box 1. Box 1's written here. Here's box 1. We have a T and a P. So they have T and a P. So what are the chances of getting a T or a P? Well, it's a 50-50 chance, but we're working with fractions today, so we have, oh, my marker's not working. A 1/2 chance of getting, my marker's not working. 1/2 chance of getting a T and a 1/2 chance of getting a P. Let's move on to the next box here. We have box number 2. Box 2, we can have I, O, or an A. I, O, or an A. I, O, or an A. So what are the chances of getting that? If I'm pulling it out, I have a third chance, a 1/3 chance of getting each one of these because there's 3 in those boxes. A 1/3 chance of getting an I, a 1/3 chance of getting an O, and a 1/3 chance of getting an A. Okay. Moving down to the N and the E. Okay. What are the chances of getting an N or E? Well, that's obviously a 50-50 chance, so these are halves as well. Half for an N, half for an E, 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 half and a half. Okay. The next question is this. So what are the probabilities of getting a T, an I, and an N? So you're probably wondering, how do we do that? All you simply do is you multiply the denominators. So go 2 times 3 is 6 times 2 is 12, so we have a 1/12 chance. Same thing here, 1/12. So all of these are 1/12. And it will all make sense here in a second why it's a 1/12. Because there's 12 total options at the end of this. So sheets are in my way. Those little things. Perfect. 1/12, 1/12, 1/12. Now we're going to be referring back to this table here. So the possibilities of having a T, an O, and an N, well, there's a 1/12 chance because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 options. Okay. So there are possibilities of getting all these. Okay. Let's move on to the next page. What is the probability, I shouldn't say possibility, I should probability of selecting the letters P and I? Well, let's go back to our table here. Chances of getting a P and an I. So we have a P right here, and we have an I. You'll take the half times the 1/3, and you'll get 1/6. All you're taking is this chance right here. You're multiplying it by the I, so you're taking this one, the P and the I, so this one and this one. So the half is P, the I is this. So we're going 1/2 times 1/3, and we have 1/6. That is the probabilities of landing letters P and I. How about the letter I, O, or an A? So what's the probability of getting an I, an O, or an A? Well, when I'm pulling an I, O, or an A, don't you think there's a 100% chance of me pulling that? I'm going to get one of those, right? An I, an O, or an A. So either way, when I'm pulling out all three of these, I will always get an I, an O, or an A. So it'd be 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3. Here, they're all in the same thing. We're not moving from layer to layer. We're staying on the same layer. So I have to add up all my options, which would be 3/3 is the probability of getting an I, an O, or an A. Okay, let's look at the next one. The letter combinations of TO or PO. Well, let's take a look here. TO, TO, so we have this one and this one, or PO. TO or PO. Okay. Okay, if I get a TO, I get a 1/2 plus 1/3, and a PO is a 1/2 times 1/3. So TO would be a 1/6. PO would be a 1/6. But if I add these two options up, I'd get a 2/6 because I can either have this one or this one. So my option's 2/6, but I'm not going to leave it as 2/6. I'm going to reduce it down to 1/3. Explain this one again. So I have a TO. I'll bring it back here. TO is right here. TO, so I'm doing half times 1/3, or a PO, which is half times 1/3. Coming back here, which would be, I have a 1/6 chance of getting this, and I'd have a 1/6 chance of getting this, okay? It doesn't say and, it says either one, okay? So out of all 6 options, if I can get 2 out of the 6, that would be the same as 1/3. So what, the next one is 2 consonants in a row. Consonants are opposite of vowels. So that means getting them in a row. Well, I'm always grabbing out of this box, then this box, then this box. This box is full of vowels. So what are the chances of getting them all in a row? 0% chance. The reason why is you always have to grab from here. And you want to say how many of these can you get in a row, but you can't because you always have to grab one of these, so you'll never be able to get 2 in a row. Okay. Last one, we have some practice here. Okay. We're dealing with some division. I'm just going to write this stuff out just so you kind of make sense of it. 657 divided by 18. And here's the big thing I want you guys to keep working on, okay? I don't want a reminder or remainder on this. I want a decimal. So I'm put a little decimal here. I want 2 spots after the decimal. And I'll put a decimal right there. And you can work it out. Next problem. I have 858 and 8/10 divided by 38. Put 2 spots after that decimal. Okay. Next one. 1,575 divided by 125. Okay. Decimal, decimal, just in case we need it. If we don't need it, then we're done. Okay, but that's where the decimal goes. Keep these things in mind. Hopefully this helps you a little bit with probability and working with tree diagrams, okay? But I'm going to ask you to refer to this video because you're going to see problems exactly like this in your math journal today. It will be pretty easy if you just follow this quick and easy video. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing you in math today.